guys, I'm Lisa and I have had lots of requests over the last 6 to 12 months for a new body balance class for you guys to follow along with at home. And I know most of you guys that are following me aren't living in Australia, so I would love to hear where you're from, what you like about this body balance class, because I don't make up the music or the movements. It's something that I learn and then put on here for you guys. So this one's release 91 and we start with a Tai Chi style warm up. So we want to come into wide Wu Chi. You're going to step your feet out wide, toes out, knees over toes. And let's get some music happening. So hopefully I've got the volumes right. All right, tuck your tailbone under, hands to shoulder height, and sweep across and back. So you're just shifting your weight from one side to another. Soft wrists, soft elbows, soft shoulders. This is our last one. We're going to reach up. Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. This feels like such a nice warm up. It makes you feel happy. And then we're going to step our feet together, about shoulder height apart, reach and swing. Last one. Reset your feet into wide Wu Chi. Tuck that tailbone under, knees out wide, shoulder to arms at shoulder height, back, and we're going to turn it into a combo. So, one shoulder height, and now reach and reach. Nice slow breaths, in through your nose and out through your mouth, just shifting that weight from side to side. We've got a few more of these combos. After this one, we're going to walk our feet back in, reach, and do some more of those arm swings. So letting go of tension from your shoulders, head and neck as you swing. Breathing in on the way up and out on the way down. Last one. And just give your shoulders a roll. Now I know my recording is not ideal. I'm literally recording this on my iPad. So that's all I have to make do with. So our next one is our sun salutation track. It's a nice flow. So we want to start with our feet about hip distance apart or all the way together. Tuck your tailbone under and breathe your fingertips up to the ceiling. Breathe out, fall forward, lift your tailbone And the leg that's closest to me steps back to a big lunge. Other leg steps back. Tuck your chin and roll forward to plank. Lower, halfway. Knees down if you need it. Breathe in, lift your chest. Breathe out and lift your hips high. Bend your legs. The leg closest to me steps to a lunge. Add a big twist towards me. Then reset your hands back down. Back leg steps forward. Big breath in. And we're at round 2. So breathe out. Fold forward. Leg furthest away. Steps back. Other leg steps back. Tuck your chin. Roll forward to plank. Knees up or down. And then lower. Breathe into up dog. Breathe out to downward dog. Bend your legs, leg furthest away. Steps to that big lunge. And then we add the twist away from the camera. Hand comes back down. Back foot steps forward. Big breath in again. Fingertips reach into the ceiling. And then breathe out as you fold forward, lifting your belly towards your spine. Leg furthest away, steps back to lunge. And then our other leg steps back too. Tuck your chin, roll forward to plank, and then lower halfway. Breathe in and lift your chest to up dog, and then lift your hips high. Bend your legs, leg closest steps to lunge, and then add that big thoracic twist. Hand comes back down, back foot steps forward. Big breath in, and then exhale as you lift your tailbone high. Leg closest to me steps back. Other leg. Roll forward to plank. Choose your options, knees up or down, and then tuck your elbows back. Breathe in, lift your chest. Breathe out, lift your hips high. Bend your legs. Leg furthest away, steps to lunge. Add that big twist away from me. Reset back to center. We've got one more round each side. Back foot, steps forward. Big breath in. Breathe out, fold forward. Leg furthest away, steps back again. And then our other foot steps back too. Tuck your chin, roll forward to plank, and then lower halfway. Breathe in, lift your chest. Breathe out, lift your hips high. Leg closest to me, steps to lunge. We add that big twist. Come back down. Back foot, steps forward. Big breath in. Exhale, fold forward. Leg furthest away, steps back. Other foot. Roll forward to plank. Lower, halfway. Lift your chest. Lift your hips. Leg furthest away, steps to lunge. Add that twist. Hands comes back down. And our back foot steps forward. And just slowly roll up, guys. So our next track is all about our legs. So set up warrior two. So back leg, toes pointing towards me, you can't see mine. Knee over this front ankle. Lots of bend in this front leg. Then square your hips off to the camera. Take a big breath in, little squeeze between the shoulder blades. Then take this back hand and wrap it around your lower back. From here, we're going to shift that leg forward, reaching this arm away. We want to keep our legs nice and low. Flip and come into Sun Warrior. Getting that nice stretch in the front of your body. Alright, let's re-extend to that reaching warrior. Chest over that front leg and reaching away from your body. So we should be starting to feel this front leg. Sun Warrior. Curving back with your spine. Reaching up and over. Come out of that pose and come into a lunge facing this way. So leg closest to me is the back knee. And now we want to take a big breath in. Now you can stay with that leg down, or you can tuck your toes and just lift that back knee. We're not here for too long. Stay with it, we're almost there. Lift that back leg and reset into warrior two. So these back toes towards me, knee over ankle, and then a big breath in. We're going to extend this warrior by reaching and forearm to thigh or fingertips to ankles. Sun Warrior. Reach up and back. Hold. Extended warrior. So we go all the way up and over. Choose your option. Roll that top shoulder back. Fingertips towards the ankle. Nice work, guys. Come up out of extended warrior and let's change direction of our feet. So now these back toes towards me, knee over this ankle, and then square your hips off to the front. Big breath in. Lots of bend in this front leg. And now we wrap the other arm around our lower back. From here, reaching away, so our weight's over that front thigh. We want to keep our legs low and only move the top part of our body to start to fatigue those legs. Sun Warrior. Breathing in, reaching up, but not letting those legs sneak up. Let's go back to that reaching extended warrior. So reaching away. We've got one more Sun Warrior coming up in this position. Let's go there. Curving that spine, reaching back. Even pressure to the outsides of your feet. Alright, lunge. to me is the back one. Find that option. So back knee can stay down the whole time. Breathe, fingertips to ceiling. And then if you want extra, tuck those back toes and lift that back knee. It should be challenging for the legs. We're not here for too much longer. Anchor the back heel down and open to warrior two. A little squeeze between the shoulder blades, lots of bends. And now we go to extended warrior by reaching and coming up and over, or reaching to those ankles. Alright, let's go to sun warrior, reaching back, up and over. Lots of bend in that front leg still. Last extended warrior, coming up or here, rolling that top shoulder back. Well done, guys. Okay, we've got a balance track. So you're going to take one leg and you're going to cross it over the other. So we're going to come into eagle pose. So you can keep this big toe down or up. Squeeze your thighs together. The same side arm goes under the other. And then we lift our elbows. Think about taking those hands away from your face to get a stretch in between your shoulder blades. Warrior three. Unwrap your arms, reach your fingers to the back of the room, and then take the top leg and extend to warrior three. It doesn't matter how high that foot is. You can keep it down low or challenge yourself. Now, bring your hands and arms to shoulder height and then twist into floating half moon. So one hand's reaching down and one hand is reaching up. Try and stay with it. And let's touch down. Let's do the other side. So taking the other leg, anchoring the big toe, same side arm, wraps under, or you can just press your forearms together. So once you've found your position, you want to think about lifting your elbows to get that beautiful stretch in your upper back. And then start to pull your hands away from your face to intensify that stretch. We are almost there. Unwrap your arms, reach to the back wall, and then take that top leg and extend to warrior three. It doesn't matter how high. This balance is hard sometimes. Bring your arms to shoulder height again, and then rotating through your upper body, coming into floating half moon, flexing the back foot or the top foot if it feels okay. One hand reaching down and one up. Almost there, guys. Tap down. Alright. One ankle above your knee. Press that knee down. And now start to sink your hips back. Diving your chest forward and pressing that top knee away from your body. one side done. Let's go to the other side. Ankle, somewhere above your knee. It can be right up here. You want to flex that foot, push that knee down, then sink your hips back like you're sitting down, pushing that knee away from your body, reaching your fingers to the back wall, and then bringing your chest forward. Together. Breathe in and lift your heels. Take your hands up and just let your arms fall out wide and bring your heels down. Well done, guys. Okay, so our next track is a hip track. So what you're going to do is come down to laying and then bring one knee up to your chest, but think about bringing it to the outside of your ribs. And then you can add a flex and a point, or you can add a circle in both directions. And you just want to slow your breath down here. We're not here for too long. The other leg can be bent or straight, whatever feels good for you. Last few seconds here, and we're going to move into happy baby by taking the soles of your feet on the inside or the outside, letting your tailbone relax down towards the floor, and then really pushing your feet into your hands and then softening your shoulders back to the floor. All right, from here, come out of happy baby, roll up to sitting, and come into a modified half lotus. So the leg that you were just hugging to your chest is just in front or all the way up on your calf. Pick up your hips, get even pressure through your seat bones, and then walk your hands forward as you keep your seat bones anchored onto the floor. And then just slow your breath down, guys. Softening your shoulders, letting go of any tension in the back of your neck. Seeing if you can walk your hands out and get that chest a little bit closer. And now we're going to walk our fingertips across over that top knee, bringing our nose towards our knee and pushing this opposite hip down at the same time. The hip tracks are usually my favorite. From there, and let's do all of that on the other side. So you can lay back down and then just take the other leg and bring that knee up towards your ribs. Think about sliding it to the outside of your ribs, and then if it feels good for you, you can add that point and flex, or you can add some circles. Got happy baby coming again. You wriggle down so you can see me a little bit better. All right, happy baby. So taking the soles of your feet or your ankles tailbone sinking towards the floor, shoulders relaxing. Let's roll back up. Take the backs of your legs to roll up easy, and then let's come into that modified half lotus on the other side. So picking up your hips, getting that even seat bone pressure, and then walking your arms out, anchoring your seat bones down, slowing that breath right down. Let's walk our hands across. Bring that nose towards your top knee, pushing this other hip down at the same time. Walk your hands back towards the center and just come back up to sitting. So I'm going to stop this recording and I'm going to record the other half that starts with our core tracks a bit later today or tomorrow. And my reason behind this is sometimes an hour is too long for people to sit down and do a whole class, but 30 minutes is much more achievable. So I'm going to try and do that instead. Let me know what you think. Have a great day, Lisa.